Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2017. We're very excited to have in the studio with us today, the Dove and the Wolf. Take it away. You're watching Audiotree Live with the Dove and the Wolf. Thank you all so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I love the last release a lot, so I'm very excited to be doing this session. It was great.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, anytime. I know in that last release, the songwriting was super unique, and I loved how you left a lot of space and kind of let things kind of unfold. It was super natural, and it sounded organic. I want to know, do you consciously think about that when you're writing? Like, are we going to, like, try to leave space, or does it just come that way for you two?
We definitely like space, just in general. Not space. I mean, space, too.
Yeah.
But in songs, yeah, we really appreciate that. Maybe it's to give space to the vocals, I'm not sure, but
yeah,
and all the songs on the last record, we wrote all of them together first, just the two of us.
Okay.
And it was just guitars and vocals.
Oh, I see.
So 2 guitars, 2 vocals. And then when we wrote the arrangements with the rest of the band, we didn't want to... We wanted the core of the songs to still be the vocals and the guitars. And so we built around, but we were really careful about not, just making it too big or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And generally, when we record too, we'll like play everything, but mixing, we end up like getting rid of a lot of stuff.
Okay, I see. So you
Yeah.
kind of chop it down and bear it down.
Yeah.
You put a lot of stuff on there and kind of pick and choose
Yeah.
at the end. Do you like sit in on the mixing, or do you just go back and forth with someone usually in that
We sit
situation?
Sit in, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That makes it a lot easier. I was going to ask too, I noticed a lot of the songs are not really singer-songwriting. They're very kind of just linear and kind of moving forward constantly. And is that also something you consciously do, or is that just naturally how you write?
I think that's naturally how we write because our first EP was even way more like that.
Mhm.
A little too much, maybe.
Okay.
So we tried to actually get away from that a little bit and
Mhm.
have more structure. But just like the next song we're gonna play, it has like verses and choruses and
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. Well, I love it. I think it sounds really good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. You can roll on that next one whenever you're ready. You're watching Audiotree Live with the Dove and the Wolf. Whenever y'all are ready, you can roll into that next track. Audiotree Live with the Dove and the Wolf. I've been diving into a lot of your videos lately, like even the new ones and the old ones, and I really, really love the Words You Said video. And I'm wondering, where was that shot and who shot that? It's beautiful.
It was shot, in Ibiza. It's an island off of Spain, and by our friend Zach Spiger, who is one of my favorite directors. He only shoots film. It was shot on 35.
Okay. Yeah, it looks amazing. And
Yeah.
did he do any of your other videos as well? Or?
No, I would like that.
Yeah, that one was shot very well. I loved it. The other ones as well are very good, like choreographed, and the cinematography looks amazing. I want to know how important visuals are to you as a band, like as far as the artistic feel of your overall thing you got going.
I mean, I wouldn't say that image is important in the sense like, oh, we're trying to build an image, but
Yeah.
we're definitely super into collaborating with other people, and in that sense, image is super important to us. Paloma has studied cinema, so
Oh, okay.
we're super
that
into
makes sense. Yeah.
videography, and we definitely pay attention to who we work with as far as video goes.
Yeah, we like to collaborate though. So when we work with someone, we want them to first, be inspired by our music. If they're not, it doesn't make sense to work with them.
Sure.
But also, we want them to feel free,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it was great with Zach. Is he's such an amazing director, and we loved his stuff. And he actually picked the song that he wanted to make a music video for, and just, the whole thing was, his idea, his vision, and we did that with the artwork of our album. It was the same concept. Lou's friend, who's like an illustrator and architect, we sent him the record, and we were like, just do whatever you want.
That's awesome. So you listened to it, then came up with the
Yeah.
piece afterwards, and kind of got the vibe
And we
of the
really
whole thing.
like to work like that.
Yeah, that's great. And is that so? When you're picking cinematographers, or when you're picking someone to collaborate with, is it you typically reaching out to someone you enjoy, or is it vice versa, or is it kind of both ways?
Yeah, it's both ways.
It's
Yeah?
both ways.
Cool.
Yeah.
But we just make sure that we love each other's work.
Yeah. Being into
Actually,
it.
the latest one we put out for 7 days, that song that we just played, the person that we wanted to collaborate with was Jasmine, the dancer, and she's actually Chicago-based. She's a Chicago dancer.
That's awesome. Was that shot
and
here in Chicago as well?
It was shot in Philly.
Okay.
But yeah, and then our friend that we've worked with before on different videos and live performance stuff that we know, we like his work and sense of photography. We worked with him, and it was.
But it was the same with Jasmine. She
Yeah.
just started dancing and improvising to the song.
That's amazing. It turned out so well.
I loved it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear another song if you're ready. You're watching Audiotree Live with the Dove and the Wolf. Before we roll into this last one, I want to talk a little bit about a new record. You all are writing new music, right?
We actually finished making the record. It's ready.
That's awesome.
It's mastered and everything.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we decided to work again. We had so much fun making that EP, the last one that just came out in March with Fat Possum, with Dave Hartley and Nick Krill and the band, Andy Black, who's playing bass, and playing drums on the record is Craig Hendricks, who is in Philly right now and also playing with Japanese Breakfast. We just had so much fun making it that we decided to make a full record with that same team.
That's awesome.
And we were gonna do it at a studio, beautiful studio, and all that stuff. But we've been practicing out of like a basement in Philadelphia, and all our stuff is there, and we're used to playing there, and we like feel comfortable there. So we ended up everyone brought their gear.
That's so cool.
And we just made it in our basement.
Did you
It was really cold though.
It was
was it?
so
Was it in the
cold.
It was
winter?
in
During the winter
February.
time?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had
March,
like hand warmers and
Oh no.
it was really bad.
hot hands.
Did you have any equipment failure because it was like that cold? Or
No,
would you
but then
say?
there was a gas leak, so we had to open the windows.
No.
It was
That's
just
terrible.
so cold.
Yeah, did you get to experiment a little bit with the room? Because I know a lot of people lately have been recording in houses or in certain cabins and environments, and they get to kind of set up drums in certain areas, put amps through different things, or how to.
about that cold thing. I wasn't there for
The
that
what?
because I was really sick. Yeah, I had like food
Oh.
poisoning, so
Oh.
I had to leave the studio,
This
and then the
sounds
dude.
bad.
It was
Yeah.
real bad.
We it's like a big warehouse, and there are a bunch of
Okay.
different people doing different stuff in there.
Mhm.
And yeah, we ended up recording stuff in like the staircase, like a clave, and like drum stuff. I forget, but it was really fun.
That's cool. And then your last record, I know it was written in Paris, right? And it was just the two of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this record now, was it all of you writing? Or
So the EP we wrote in Paris, we also recorded it in that same basement
okay,
place.
okay, cool. As far as like the new writing process, were they all involved in on that as well? And
We definitely write the arrangements all together.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you
That's
know,
awesome.
Andy comes up with his own parts, and we love his playing because he plays fretless.
Yeah, it
no
sounds
frets
very
allowed.
smooth. Very smooth.
Yeah, yeah. We all write our own parts and work together. We haven't written songs from scratch together, but that's on our agenda.
Cool. That's
But, yeah, but for the lyrics, we kind of need to just be.
That's
need to be the two of us. 'Cause
Okay.
We know each other so well, and so it's like a conversation between the two of us, and I don't know if anyone else could be involved.
No, I
you
totally
know?
understand. I'm kind of glad you brought that up because, like, before for the other record you did, like the EP that you were working on was written in Paris, like I said, and it was about the whole event that happened, the terrorist attack in there,
Yeah.
right? And I want to know, like, now with this new record, what motivated you, or what kind of is driving you to write the lyrics, content that you're writing now?
Well, I think it's anything because
Yeah.
we're best friends and we live together and we've known each other for like 13 years. And so whenever something happens to us or one of us, the first person that we're gonna talk to about it is like each other. And so anything that hurts.
Yeah,
usually.
totally.
Or it feels good too.
Yeah.
But we get together and talk about it, and it really is a conversation between the two of us. And I think it just makes us, we get truer to ourselves and to our feelings, I think, because we have the other one to challenge us about how we feel. You know,
and
what
maybe
we're
it's
trying to express.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe since you're so close that it doesn't, you don't shy away from certain subjects. You can kind of let it all out and not be afraid. Right?
It's kind of like we're just one person.
Yeah.
There's nothing. We're not hiding anything. But that's also why I don't think anyone else could be in the room.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't be as comfortable and flowing as easily.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds amazing. So you can roll that last one whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
Yeah. Audiotree Live with the Dove and the Wolf. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Thank
Such
you.
a good time. Sounds so great. Make sure you get their EP, I Don't Know What to Feel. It's out now on Fat Possum Records. Wherever you get your music, make sure you pick that up. Keep an eye on this band. Obviously, they're coming out with new music and tours in the future, so you want to keep up with them. I want to thank the lighting and camera crew, the audio engineers, everyone here at Audiotree who helps make this happen. We appreciate them very much. You can help support us and the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a few weeks. Until then, we'll see everyone next time.
Thank you very much, everybody.